morning, fuck niggas and fuck girls. Sunday, 10/28/2018. And this is my pay-per-view predictions for the quote-unquote first ever women's pay-per-view Evolution. Oh, I'm sorry. TNA already fucking did that. You gonna try to rip that shit off like for real? This card is absolutely fucking abysmal. If you are a true wrestling fan, ask yourself this and look at this card. What on this card says anything evolution and defines women's wrestling? Ask yourself, just look at it. Just look at it. I see nothing, absolutely nothing going good for this fucking pay-per-view. Look at your main event. You have a legit athlete, UFC fighter in Ronda Rousey, battling Nikki Bella. Let that sink in. Nikki Bella. Total Divas, Total Bellas. What's that channel? Channel E reality style. If you are really going to sit here and try to sell me that Nikki Bella is an actual threat to Ronda Rousey, kill your fucking self right now. I'm going to hurt feelings on this because I know there's a lot of you fucking goons that love Alexa Bliss, that love Nikki Bella, that love these hoes that can't wrestle. I'm finna bury them right now. So, I don't even know how the match, I don't even really know the match on the card, but we're going to start off with the Battle Royal. The Battle Royal, basically, I don't even give a fuck who's in it because none of these women are doing anything relevant on the main roster. And I haven't watched Raw and SmackDown in about a fucking month, and I can still fucking tell you that. So, I know the square. Want to hit this twister? All right. I don't give a fuck about the Battle Royal because in the end, what do they get? Naomi won the Battle Royal at fucking WrestleMania. What did she get? A fucking vagina-looking trophy. That's what we're passing out now. That's exactly what the fuck we're gonna pass out. And Naomi's not a bad wrestler, and she got absolutely nothing for that. But we got this Battle Royal. So who do we have? Basically every chick that's not in the main title picture, any type of major feud. There's major fucking feuds going on right now. Why you couldn't get no girls from NXT to fill in some of these spots? Bad booking, bad fucking booking, no promotion. They don't give a fuck about any of these girls. But I'm going to get this over with. So if I have to pick anybody to go with to win the fucking Battle Royal, let's see. I'll pick Mandy Rose. Why? I don't fucking know. She's there. Let's just pick her. I'm picking Mandy Rose to win the Battle Royal. Next fucking match. I don't give a fuck about it. Next fucking match. We have Sasha, Bayley, and Natalya versus the Riot Squad. How many more fucking combinations of Sasha and Bayley with somebody else do we have to see them go against the Riot Squad? Haven't we been getting this same fucking match on Raw the last 3 weeks? What about this match says evolution? What about this match says evolution? Not a goddamn thing. I was like, oh my God, I'm cringing so hard off of this right now. Why? And it's not even nothing against any of these girls in it, except when you got your Sasha and Bayley. Sasha and Bayley put on the best women's match, best match, period, of 2015. Why the fuck are they in a 6-person tag team match? Why isn't Sasha Banks fighting Trish Stratus? That sounds more convincing than anything right now. That's an evolution. That's something that the fans will actually fucking enjoy. Who am I going with this? I don't even give a fuck. We can go with Sasha, Bayley, and Natalya because they're the babyface team and they want to have a big win. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about that either. What's the next match we're gonna call? Oh, my piss break match. I'm going to be taking the biggest shit during this match. 2 Hall of Famers and a future Hall of Fame. We got Trish Stratus and Lee. They got their Hall of Fame rings. And be honest, they wasn't really all that. They just looked good and had a lot of charisma. They came back and they're taking on the team of Alexa Bliss, who was probably the worst fucking wrestler on the Raw roster on the women's side, next to Dana Brooke and Alicia Fox, who I heard is supposed to replace Alexa Bliss because she got injured with a concussion. I mean, I don't wish any injury upon her, but she's out of the match. And Mickie James, who's a future Hall of Fame. I'm gonna go with the legends. I'm gonna go with Trish and Lita to win this one. How? I don't know, and I don't fucking care. Now we're gonna get into the actual 2 good matches I actually give a fuck about. NXT Women's Championship between the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane, and Shayna Baszler, who was probably had up to now the most interesting female feud within this past few months. And they have a great story to go to. Kairi Sane beat her in the Mae Young Classic last year. Shayna Baszler came out and choked her out. Shayna Baszler beat her in a one-on-one match on NXT television. They had a nice match at TakeOver. I think I already know they're going to deliver. A lot of people say Shayna Baszler is probably the worst NXT Women's Champion, but I don't agree to that because she actually played a very good character. She played a great character. She ain't all that. I mean, she's still a little green in the ring. She still, need a little work in the ring, but she good on the mic, and she's tough. She acts tough. She was a former UFC fighter, so of course she's gonna act tough. Like, I can believe her as a passable champion more than fucking Alexa Bliss. I'm just saying. If I had to pick a bodyguard, I would definitely pick Shayna Baszler. That girl looks like she'd knock your fucking teeth out in a heartbeat. What the fuck? That was a squirrel. So, yeah. Squirrel. So with this one, I don't know. I want to see this feud continue, and I would like to see Shayna beat Kairi and continue this going, but nah. Kairi Sane is going to retain this title. I don't know if the rumors are true. Shayna Baszler might be getting called. I'm not going to call it called up. She's getting called down to either Raw or SmackDown. And so where you go from there with Kairi Sane? Let Kairi Sane have a decent run with the title. Let her whoop some ass. And what's the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 5, I believe? Around this time, we should be getting Io Shirai involved in there, and that's Kairi's best friend, and that's going to be a group match because how would you not want to book that match on what's going on that fucking Saturday? You got the New Japan Honor card going on. It's like, so they got to have something to compete. If you don't think Triple H is not going to book that women's match for NXT TakeOver over Brooklyn 5, something wrong with you. Most of you niggas don't even watch NXT. You watch the lame ass Raw and SmackDown, so you need to kill yourself altogether. But I'm going to go with Kairi Sane to beat Shayna Baszler. And how? I don't know. I think because Shayna Baszler kicked out of 2 elbows. So she kicked out of 2 fucking elbows. So how is Kairi Sane going to put it down? I'm pretty sure that Shayna Baszler is going to have this scouted out. And we're just going to see how this plays out. We're going to see how this one plays out. Then we have probably the best match on the fucking card. The Mae Young Classic Finals. With 2 incredible women. I just mentioned one of them, Io Shirai, who has the reputation of being the best female wrestler on the fucking planet. If you have not ever watched Io Shirai, I advise you to. The girl has everything. And guess what? I don't give a fuck if she can't speak English good. She can't get a promo, but I bet you she'll kick your fucking teeth in a heartbeat. The girl is good at what she does. She's good at what she does. She has charisma. She has a nice smile. She comes out, the fans enjoy her. She's athletic. She does exciting moves. That's a woman's wrestler. This match by itself says evolution by itself. And I believe these two have probably even fought each other before. She's going against Toni Storm. Toni Storm right now is probably the best thing about the entire fucking card. That girl is damn good at what she does. Her facial expressions, her mannerisms, she has charisma. She comes out, the fans go nuts. Now that is a blonde wrestler I can get behind. No pun intended. No pun intended. That match, I think, is going to be the best match. But guess what? They might water it down. Anything that's probably NXT related is going to be watered down on this card because they don't want to steal the thunder from fucking Ronda Rousey and Nikki Bella. If I swear to God, if they let Nikki Bella and Ronda Rousey have a full physical competitive match, I'm cutting the fucking TV off right then and there. Like, fuck this. Who am I going with to that one? Now that's a tough one. That's a tough one because I want to say Io Shirai, but it'd be kind of cliche / corny. I mean, you let a Japanese girl win the first one, so you can have a Japanese girl win the second one. But then again, I was like, I don't know. I'm really debating on this one. That's a tough one. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Toni Storm. Toni Storm busted her ass in the first one, in the first Mae Young Classic, came up short, lost to Kairi Sane. I think Toni Storm is gonna get this, and I think that would really put motherfuckers on if they haven't ever heard of Toni Storm, and that way it brings, hey, maybe you should start watching NXT UK to see more of this girl. I'm going with Toni Storm for that one. Next, here, Twister. Shit. So we got next match. They got the quote-unquote SmackDown, the quote-unquote first ever last woman standing match. Oh, so I guess Asuka and Nikki Cross didn't happen before. You fucking moron. So Becky Lynch takes on Charlotte Flair, SmackDown Women's Championship, in the last woman standing match. My heart says Becky Lynch because I've been behind Becky Lynch since she came up to the main roster. She's the girl everybody wants to see do good. And she has been held down for the last 2 years, and she's finally back with the championship. She has a new demeanor, and no, motherfucker, she's not a heel. She's not a heel. She's not a fucking heel. She's a super mega ultra babyface. After what she did, she got cheered more. She got cheered more. Nobody's going to get behind Charlotte on this storyline. Charlotte has been given countless numbers of titles. What, she's a 5-time, 6-time women's champion? Meaning she lost at 7. So she's definitely following the footsteps of her father. She's definitely following the footsteps of her father. She is the Roman Reigns of the women's division. And don't at me, because I will definitely bury any of you that don't agree with. Don't get me wrong, she's a decent in-ring performer, but she's a little too forced. Why does she have to be around the title all the fucking time? Why they can't find her something else to do? But on a political move, if I was really trying to book this the way I was one of the goons in the back, I would probably have Charlotte beat Becky because I don't know if they're still going with this angle. Have Charlotte beat Becky and have Asuka come back and beat her. That's just what I would do. That's just me because I think that match at WrestleMania was some fuckery. But anywho, or you could do it like this. You can have Becky retain. Let Becky have a nice little run with it. Let Becky fight Asuka. Let Charlotte enter the Women's Royal Rumble, win it, and she goes to WrestleMania to fight Ronda Rousey in the main event. They ever wanted their first ever women's match for a main event in WrestleMania? That says money. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey for the championship. That'd have been a good idea. But yeah, my heart says Becky, my mind says Charlotte. So I'm kind of fluctuating on that one. But who knows what'll happen? Maybe we get some type of clusterfuck finish. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully it'll just be a good, hard-hitting match as the last woman standing match. So they might crack each other with chairs or something. Somebody might get put through a table. It might be a good match. It might be a good match. Not really sure. And now we have our fucking main event. Ronda Rousey and Nikki Bella. If anybody, like I said, if anybody thinks remotely Nikki Bella can beat Ronda Rousey, you're a fucking idiot and you do not need to be watching professional wrestling. This match should not even last long. Ronda Rousey should go in there and beat that girl's ass, apply the armbar, tap, 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 match is over. Nothing about that says Evolution. Nothing on this card says Evolution. I'm going with Ronda Rousey. It would be a stupid-ass move to put the fucking belt on Nikki Bella, who is a reality TV star, and then most of the time is not even there on television. Why? Why? Whose idea was to book this bullshit? Like, for real. Like, I could literally turn on my WWE 2K18 and make and have a better fucking card than this. Nothing about this says Evolution. It's just bullshit. Complete bullshit. On the main roster, you are not going to succeed as a female wrestler unless you are blonde and a reality star. That's what they want. They don't want these chicks that can wrestle. If I was going to book the first ever women's pay-per-view for WWE, I would definitely book Sasha Banks versus Trish Stratus. I would book that. I would book Asuka and Ember Moon in a match again. I would book that. If you really wanted to do that bullshit with women tag team titles, you could have the Bellas, the iconic duo. Who else we got? Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. And let's see who else is a team on there. And I don't know, you could have some just throwaway team in a fatal 4-way elimination match to crown the inaugural women's tag team champions. Not that fucking hard, but instead you throw all these girls that have absolutely nothing to do inside a fucking useless battle royal. I really don't know what to say right now. It's at this point, Impact Wrestling's women division makes more sense than this shit. And they have Tessa Blanchard as their champion. That is a great representation of a female wrestling evolution. The girl looks the part, she plays the part. WWE didn't want to sign her. You fucking idiots. You guys fucking suck at what you do. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what to think of this. I think, what was that, last week, a week ago, we had got Bianca Belair versus Nikki Cross, and that was a very good match. That says evolution. Toni Storm versus Mako Satomura in the semifinals in a Mae Young Classic. That says a women's evolution. Like, why can't you just let these girls do what they do without booking them like fucking shit? You literally have Sasha Banks, the best fucking female wrestler in the company, in a 6-woman tag team match. Not in the title picture, not in the major feud. Why? Like, this show is going to be absolute trash. And I'm going to feed off my boy JD. I agree with him. WWE ain't doing this because they want to. They're doing this because they have to. Because they have a show in Saudi Arabia, and apparently Saudi Arabia is sexist, and they don't want women performers over there. So they said, we got to give the women something. We have to. Let's give them an evolution. Ain't nothing evolved since this. There hasn't been an evolution since Sasha and Bayley at TakeOver Brooklyn in 2015. That was an evolution. That blew the shit out this water. That was incredible. Asuka versus Ember Moon at Brooklyn 3. Best women's match of the year. And best women's match of the year that year. There's nothing about this card that says evolution. You got girls down there in NXT that bust their ass. And they have no work at all on this card. Bianca Belair, who is an athletic machine. Not even that. I don't even have that much experience. But that girl is damn good at what she does. And she is going to be a fucking star. They just signed Mia Yim. Mia Yim is a fucking beast. She's a fucking beast. They finally got her. I was always wondering, why they never sign Mia Yim? Then I guess they did. Is that because of she's dating Keith Lee? I don't know. I don't care. Mia Yim's in the WWE. Happy to see her there. But I just don't know. I don't know. Like, I was gonna go on a whole fucking rant about this, but I just feel like this card is laughable. It's truly laughable. It's nothing evolutional seems about this card. And they say historic. What on this card sounds historic? What on this card is historic? I don't see it. A historic big moment. If I was booking that like that, let's say if even if they had Sasha Banks versus Trish Stratus, even if they didn't, I was like, what if you had Sasha and Bayley versus Trish and Lee, and put them in that little 4-way? And that stare down between Sasha Bayley and Trish Stratus is like the future looking into the legends. It's like a passing of the torch moment. That is fucking historic. Twister, what are you doing? You smoked all my squares? It wasn't a phony short. That was a short plus. A short minus. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, nothing on this card. So there's women in the indies that said evolution more than this. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm gonna end it on this note because I don't see anything, and I think Dave Meltzer is probably gonna eat this shit alive. If Io Shirai and Toni Storm aren't the best match on the card, something's wrong. It sure as hell ain't gonna be Ronda Rousey and Nikki Bella. That's not gonna be the best match on the card. Nothing about that match is even interesting. I don't know how to do it. So I'm gonna tune into it tonight. Hell, if I'm up, I might give you a review. Saying I told you so how bullshit this was. We might get some guests. I don't know. We might get some special appearances. But from who? You ain't gonna go get something like you ain't gonna go get no fucking more nostalgic figures. Like I think it's probably they booked some of the most useless women for the fucking battle royal. Kelly, one of the worst champions we've ever had. Candice Michelle. I mean, I can respect Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool was a good wrestler, and she played a good heel. We got Alundra Blaze back, who hasn't wrestled in about 18 fucking years. We got Ivory, Molly Holly. We got all the nostalgia back. Why? Why you couldn't showcase any other women that you got on the roster? It don't make no fucking sense. But Anyway, let me know in the comment section on your predictions, and we gonna see what happens tonight. So I'm gonna get at y'all later, and we out here.